are really contradicting your proclamation of I love myself. Hi, lovelies. Hi. Hi. Thank you so much for stopping by as you scroll on through. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please hold on, just wait a bit. Let me tell you who I am and what we're about. So if this is your first time, my name is Pops and Francis. I'm the founder of Women Healing Together and the CEO of DP Wellness. This is the channel where I help women to achieve the 4 E's. And on this channel, we address all things women. All right. Now, for our WHT fam, you have been journeying with me. You have already subscribed. Again, I want to just thank you for your support and your love. Thank you so very much for subscribing. And I just want to ask you kindly to share the videos on this channel to the women in your circle, all right? Allow other women to get some of this goodness right here on Women Healing Together. You are a part of the Love Yourself series, which I believe is so appropriate for the month of February. Before I go any further though, for those who didn't see the post on our community, under the community tab for Women Healing Together, we did not post a video for last Sunday, which was February 13. My sincerest apologies. I know that you really look forward to the videos every single Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. My husband and I launched our YouTube channel on the 13th, and it was just a lot setting up and we were really tired, so my apologies. Okay, I promise I'll do a bonus video one of these days, so thank you so much for understanding. As I said before, we are a part of the Love Yourself series for the month of February, and we're going to be talking about an issue. In loving yourself, I want us to ask ourselves this question: are we holding ourselves back? If we love ourselves so much as women, if we are pro-women, if we are women empowerment, if we are strive for it, my sister, if we are you can get it, you can be it, you can do it, are we holding ourselves back? Let's dig in. So I want to share 5 ways that you are really contradicting your proclamation of I love myself. All right. Number 1, perfectionism. I know that perfectionism has been flaunted as something to be achieved, something to be admired. But here is the shocker if you don't already know. Perfectionism really is not something to flaunt, because what it can result in is you wasting a lot of time, because there's no such thing as perfect. Anyway, so persons who consider themselves to be perfectionists tend to spend a lot of time trying to perfect a task or perfect themselves when they really can't. So you're really holding yourself back if you accept the notion and the philosophy of perfectionism. What you really want to do is to increase or improve your capacity by a particular percentage, or by having a matrix, a roadmap that works for you. Number 2, the second thing that we do to hold ourselves back and really contradict our proclamation of loving ourselves, it's the opposite of perfectionism, and that is mediocrity. So they're like 2 sides of the coin. One set of persons want everything to be perfect, yeah, while the other set of women say, you know what? I'll just settle for the bare minimum. I'll just slap and dash. I'll just throw it in there. And can I tell you that neither side of this coin will get you anywhere. I was actually on Instagram a few seconds ago, and I followed Dr. Terry Carell Reed. For those of you who don't know, she's just this fantastic lady out of Jamaica who I really, really admire. Yes, I do. I really, really admire her and her drive. She's a source of inspiration for me. But yeah. So she said something, and I'm paraphrasing here, that she's good at a lot of things. She's good at recalling statistics. She can ad lib. She's a really talented person. But whenever she is hosting an event, she always has her notes. And this speaks to mediocrity. Mediocrity allows us to really settle for the bare minimum, not putting our best out there. If you are not putting your best out there, if you're not being your best, if you're not thinking the best of yourself, if you are not surrounding yourself with the best minds, then you are really settling for mediocrity, and you're shortchanging yourself. You will not know really how to love yourself to the best ability. You will not know how to seize opportunities that will improve you as a woman. You will not know how to reach out for help when you know that you need healing and you need assistance in a particular area, because we are just settling for mediocrity, less than the bare minimum. Number 3, the third way that we hold ourselves back as women is that 4-letter word, fair. Fair. A lot of persons may say to us, oh, and even if you ask the children, what's the opposite of the word love? They'll say hate. But no, I beg to differ. The opposite of the word love is fear. Fear cripples, and fear can hold us hostage. It will hold us hostage from our dreams, from our aspirations, from enjoying fulfilling relationships. It will really imprison us. When we allow fear to control us, when we allow fear to cripple us, when we get into the realm of if, could, should, would, maybe, and we allow those words and those phrases and those thoughts and those ideologies to restrain us and to hold us back, as it were, from really achieving and being, then fear is the culprit right there. When you love yourself, you will take chances on yourself. When you love yourself, you will bet on yourself every single time, with the hope of winning, with the hope of slaying it, with the hope of just maximizing your potential. You will always bet on yourself when you love yourself. But when you don't love yourself, or when you have a warped perception of self-love, which is this self-absorbing admiration of self, which is one side of the coin, and then there's the other side of the coin, which is that fear. You are really and truly in an antagonistic relationship with self, because you are allowing fear to control you and all that God has placed in you to excel and to grow and to achieve. Number 4. The fourth way that we hold ourselves back is through excuses. And you know what? The truth is, sometimes there are no excuses. There is nothing restraining. There is nothing limiting. There is nothing preventing us. There is nothing holding us back. But we make up excuses. We concoct excuses because of fear. Because of naysayers. We concoct and develop excuses because of mediocrity. We concoct and develop excuses because of perfectionism. Excuses are meant to hold you in a stage or at a level of stagnation. It is fueled by fear. Listen, we don't know everything. There will be uncertainties in life. But my question to you is, if an opportunity presents itself for you to grow in whatever way and you don't take that opportunity because of an excuse, after that time would have elapsed, you'd still be at the same place. So why not push the excuse aside, try that opportunity, delve into that project, start working on that goal, believing that it will come to fruition once it is God's will for your life. And even if it does not work out the way you want it to, you would have learned some lessons. Number 5, the fifth reason, the fifth way that we hold ourselves back and we hold ourselves captive. If you have already been blessed by this video, I want you to give the video a thumbs up and to also go in the comment section and drop a comment. All right, this is our community and our space. Number 5, procrastination. That monster, that beast, that stealer of joy, stealer of success, stealer of opportunities, stealer of self-development. Procrastination. There is a proverb that states, strike while the iron is hot. You can still strike when the iron is cold, but when you strike when the iron is hot, the iron is easily shaped and bent to form whatever is being created. Procrastination, it steals from you. And what happened? Why do we procrastinate? It goes back to fear. Sometimes it goes back to mediocrity. Sometimes it goes back to perfectionism. We just keep delaying and delaying and delaying. And we're like standing at the side of the road with the cars passing to and fro. There is action happening and we're still standing in the very same spot. That journey that you were supposed to take, because you procrastinated and waited so long, you would have missed some valuable opportunities. You would have missed some valuable connections. And where you are today, you could have been further. So I want us to learn not to procrastinate. Do what needs to be done. Start. Because once you start, you will finish. But if you never start, you will never complete whatever you have set out to complete. I just want to share these five points with you. Today we have covered the topic, are you holding yourself back? And that's a question that we all have to ask ourselves. Once again, if this video has added value to your life, go ahead and subscribe. If you have not yet subscribed, ensure that you hit the all post notification bell. Please give this video a thumbs up. Also drop a comment below and don't forget to share this video. I will see you next week when we continue our Love Yourself series for the month of February. Always remember that we heal so much better when we heal together. Bye. Mwah. Love yourself. You are the only self you've got.